Previously, Perez's dramatic return to the celebrity Big Brother house caused havoc. I knew it!
Bring down the asshole!
Did you miss me? I saw everything you said.
I don't give a shit what you saw.
Why would you bring him back in this house?
And with fierce-to-fierce nominations, it didn't stop there.
I think you're playing a massive game.
You don't express yourself.
I felt like every time I tried to talk to you, I was cut off or you talk over me.
I am actually shocked.
Tonight, facing Eviction, Katie Hopkins, Keith, Nadia and Perez. Who stays? You decide. Please welcome your host, Emma Willis.
Hello and welcome to Celebrity Big Brother and our fourth live eviction! So, on Tuesday, we said peace out to Patsy as she became evictee number 3. And Perez the Puppet Master made his dastardly return to the house. But before he could say, it's the Perez show, he derailed his fun train by cursing him with eternal nomination. And then, thanks to a spot of face-to-face noms in the house, he was joined by Katie Hopkins, Keith and Nadia. So which one of the 4 is going to be out the door? Remember, you are voting to save. To save Katie Hopkins from a landline, call 090 2044 2407. Or from a mobile 644 2407. To save Keith from a landline, call 090 2044 2409. Or from a mobile 644 2409. To save Nadia from a landline, call 090 2044 2412. Or from a mobile 644 2412. To save Perez from a landline, call 090 2044 2414. Or from a mobile 644 2414. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's eviction show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up.
On the Big Brother website. So, it's back to yesterday's action, and Perez realises he doesn't need to have to work very hard on becoming a better person, because he's pretty much perfect already.
Day 23, 9:33 a.m. Katie is talking to Keith about Perez being up for every eviction.
If we'd all had the opportunity to vote for Perez, whilst we're not allowed to talk about nominations, to be honest, your name wouldn't have featured, I suspect.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So his gift of nominations for life ever is sort of created a scenario, didn't it?
But that's good in a way.
What I'm getting to the point
productively,
was,
that's good.
How do you then feel about having 5 against your name? Because that would seem hard to me if I was you.
Not really, because everyone's here for different reasons. My reason is basically because I wanted to be on Big Brother and see what it was like and experience it, and I have.
Perez is talking to Big Brother.
Does it feel like a different house since you've come back in?
It's a great feeling to feel that there is less negative energy being aimed at me, and to feel like people are now truly seeing Katie Hopkins for who she is, a backstabbing, two-faced bitch. But I would tell that to her face. I've taken the power back. I've always realized the power is within me, but I kept saying it in here and then I forgot it. And now that I've taken my power back, I feel so powerful and happy and calm and feisty and fun. I feel like the old me again, which is the new me. But I'm just me. Me.
Katie Hopkins and Katie Price are talking about last night's face-to-face nominations.
Well, I quite enjoyed seeing a bit of Pricey.
You asked for it, so I gave it. What else can
I liked
do?
some of it. I didn't enjoy the...
I can't even remember everything I said.
I didn't enjoy the "you always seek the limelight" bit, because I would have not said
that's
that
just
about
my
me.
view.
Do you think that's true?
Yes. I promise you I do.
In what? In what way?
Just because you argue a lot and you do, like, funny things, and I just don't think that's really you.
Do funny things like
I
what?
like you, don't get me wrong, I like you.
I'm not interested in being liked. I'm asking what the
But
funny things are.
I do think you're acting, that's all. I've just been watching all week. But then, you know, you're in the Big Brother house, you're only in here for two things, either one, for a paycheck, or two, to further your career.
Mine relates to school fees, but carry on.
Yeah, but that's just a weak way out. It is what it is. I'm not going to argue with anyone. I've got no need to. I've come in here to make friends. You haven't, because you said that yesterday.
I've said it continuously since the start. It's no news to anyone else.
Exactly. So I know that I will see Michelle when I'm out here. We've got a lot in common. You probably won't see Michelle when you're not in here because you've got absolutely nothing in common. And to be honest, I don't think you will be friends with Michelle.
I think
But
you
in
will.
here, I really don't.
No, I think you've maybe iterated that wrongly. I said I won't be friends with people. I'm not in here to make friends.
Yeah.
But when we get outside is the time when we can make an honest assessment of who we're friends with.
But you've asked my opinion, and you say I haven't got an opinion, and I'm telling you my opinion, and my opinion is I don't think you'll stay friends with Michelle when you get out the house. I don't think you'd go shopping with her. I don't think you'll do beauty stuff with her.
No, that's true. Those two...
That's what I mean.
But
And I'm
I
saying
think
I've got that in common. You'll probably stay in contact.
I think it's different friendships, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
You and I
It
would do
be
things differently than
different,
Katie and I would do, but I think Katie and I will
I hope you will be.
remain
Do you know,
friends.
prove me wrong.
I don't want to prove you wrong. I don't need to prove
But
you
the
wrong.
thing
I don't owe
is,
you anything.
I just seem to think that in that diary room, you slagged me off.
Yeah, but those were
and
things
I'm
I'd
fine
also
with you.
said to you down here. So
What's
I
that?
don't see how that makes it two-faced.
When I walked away, you was doing all that behind my back.
Oh, that's from Perez.
Yeah, but that's not to my face. No,
Would you
but
please?
that's not to my
Why
face.
would I do this behind your back?
Because you do it to everyone.
When I
you do
literally
it to everyone.
had this statement discussion with you.
You do it to everyone.
I don't
and
believe
I'm
that
afraid
at all.
to say I want to be a light person because what you see is what you get. With you, what you see is not what you get. That's
I don't
all
agree
I'm
with
saying.
that at all.
Well, we'll
I think
see
I
when
may
we get
be
out.
one of the only people in
Well,
here who's
prove me
actually
wrong. We'll
talking the
see
truth.
when we get out then, won't we? But don't lower me to like what you've done to everyone else in this house so you can get brownie points and say, oh, I've had a pop at everyone in this house, because I don't buy it.
That isn't how it goes.
Well, answer me one question. Have you not had some kind of argument with everybody in this house? Yes or no? Everyone, apart from Michelle.
Not everybody. She's never...
Not
Okay.
Not with Cammy.
I have to say,
You
not with
two
me.
have
Not
a
with
bit.
Sam.
So now we've got not with me, not with me, not with
Oh,
me.
well
so that
done,
you
Kate.
picked an
You're such a
unfortunate
superstar.
room.
Such a superstar.
Just picked an
Okay.
unfortunate room, I guess. Maybe try a room with Nadia and
I'm
Perez in it,
not
and then
going
you'll win,
down to a
darling.
pathetic level who wants brownie points to be liked and showing off in front of the cameras. I rest my case.
Four 22 p.m. Cammy Lee is talking to Big Brother about the mood in the house.
You know when they say, I believe, tsunami's coming, they say the water is very still. You heard of that before?
Big Brother has heard of that.
Okay. So that is about to come and just wipe shit out. I don't know how it's going to come, but it's going to happen. So, especially with evictions tomorrow, I do feel that tensions are rising, and I do feel that something is brewing. I feel it. I feel it.
Perez and Nadia are talking about the weather.
Look at that.
A storm's a brewing.
A storm is a brewing, that's for sure.
Tomorrow night.
Storms are brewing.
Well, if I do leave tomorrow, it's nothing. I'm not on a secret task or anything. I'm at that fucking door. Big Brother
But to be
knows,
fair, Cammy Lee did say that straight away to me.
that I was in another room.
She's so fun. I love... You know, one of my favourite things is, like, you know the way she puts her back completely to you if you're in a room? I see her going... Because she finds what you say funny, but she can't literally... And I look at her and there's this little moment where we both know, and I'm going, you do find that funny. It's very sweet.
In the bedroom, talk has turned to sex.
How old were you, Cammy?
16.
Same. Cav?
Well, yeah, but I can't really say it.
Hold on
Why?
a minute. Oh, your first time with a man, like inside the man. Are you?
Jesus Christ! Good God!
This is getting good now. All right, come on.
Yeah, Cammy's away.
I'm just always straight to the point.
right,
Not inside the man, you know.
Well, come on. Let's
Well,
hear it.
don't beat to the bush. I'm not on about a kiss or a little
No, it
wank.
definitely
I'm
wasn't
on
a bush.
about.
Get a little wank. I'm talking about a little thing on the side.
So my next question was, you don't have to answer, but you top or bottom?
Oh, he's top.
Top.
He told us before.
Oh, so yeah.
But that's not like strict in forever and ever, you know. Jesus.
That's not the rule
once
book.
in bed with somebody, and it was dark, and I was like, well, what's that? And I thought he was wearing a gun holster.
What do you mean a gun holster?
Well, because there was this thing over one shoulder.
So what was it?
But it actually was a pair of, like, tight lycra pants that went up over one shoulder.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
no.
Wait a minute.
Pants? What do you mean?
Like a
It was
Like
a
mankini?
God.
mankini. But over one shoulder. I know. I couldn't get over it then. I had to...
What, in bed?
Yes!
That was his underwear,
that
but it
was-
had a
thank
strap
you.
over his
No,
shoulder.
that's really bizarre.
Very wrong.
I dated this guy once for like about a year and a half. First time we had sex, I feel something and I'm like, what the fuck is that? It was a platinum cock ring.
Whoa!
I was like,
Platinum.
yeah, because I asked him about it later on, but he said it was Cartier.
What?
I told you it was Cartier. Like, that would make a difference. Oh, don't worry, it's Asprey. Oh, well, that's okay then.
What every girl dreams of, a platinum ring on her finger. And if you think you've got what it takes to spend the summer banged up in the Big Brother house, then Marcus has got some great news for you.
Big Brother is looking for new housemates to entertain the nation this summer. The prize money has now gone up to £150,000.
Yep, £150,000 could be yours. All you have to do is make a video, upload it, and fill in the application form at bigbrotherauditions.com. Right, coming up, Cav gets up close and personal on the sofa with Perez, and evictee number 4 will be thrust out of the house and into my arms. We'll see you very soon. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother and the 4th live eviction. So it's been 3 days since Perez got pretty and pink and made his dramatic return to the house. Then you lot at home cursed him with eternal nomination, which means that tonight Perez faces the public vote along with Katie Hopkins, Keith and Nadia. Remember, you are voting to save. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 644 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Katie Hopkins at 07. For Keith at 09. For Nadia at 12. For Perez at 14. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's eviction show. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on Catch Up. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Voting will be closing very soon, so you need to get to it if you want to save your fave. Right, OK, let's go back to yesterday's house action. And the housemates are enjoying a party, complete with a vodka luge, a chocolate fountain, and Perez grinding on Katie Hopkins.
7:44 p.m. Big Brother has thrown a party for the 4 nominees.
You right?
Yeah.
Wow! This could be all right.
He says,
Right as a bar! Oh my
This is Big Brother. Housemates, are you ready to party?
Oh, go. Love it.
This is too much.
Oh! Nice face, right? No. Go on, Katie.
Who's got the best moves?
Cammy.
He's so good.
Go on, Katie.
Who do you do that shit to, man?
Perez has got some unusual moves.
Oh my God!
Maybe a little intimidating.
Around your finger. Go on, Pricey.
Oh, yeah.
Chocolate fountain? Big hit. Big hit, that chocolate fountain. Thank you for throwing the party for us. I even changed into my slippers so I can dance and have a proper good time.
Go on, Cammy, get it.
Go on, Cammy. I'm all right.
Go on.
We're doing a conga line?
Hey!
You're gonna hear me.
10:06 p.m. Cammy Lee and Callum are in the hot tub.
Right, what time was it when we got in here?
My internal clock isn't working.
All right, you. Cheer the fuck up.
Hey, I have makeup on.
Cheer up, you moody cow.
My makeup's not running.
No, it's fine. You have no makeup running. Right, are we done then? Because I'm going to get in the shower.
I'm going in first.
Okay, you can go.
Okay.
I'll watch you leave.
Turn around.
Wasn't that a gentleman?
For once.
Please, man. Good brother, get me out of here.
The party is winding down.
Who wants a cup of tea and cake?
Don't say tea, because it makes me feel... Big brother, you made your bed. Get ready to lie in it.
He's so pissed.
He's such a rubbish drunk.
He is lightweight,
When he
isn't
gets drunk, he gets real crossy, and it doesn't really
He
matter
gets real angry.
who's in front of him.
You all right, big brother?
Hello, Kavanagh.
Aye, you all right?
How are you?
I'm good, actually. A bit pissed. The booze has run out, so how can you start a party at 7 p.m. and now we're all waiting for the next bit of something. If someone commits to having a party, i.e. the people that don't really drink a lot, obviously not me, then it's a bit depressing when it runs out and then they go, oh, I'm going to eat some food and go to bed. So I think we need to keep the momentum going.
They say that life is tit for tat, and that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tat for all the tit I give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you.
Abridged version. That's
Yeah,
fabulous.
very abridged.
(10:30 p.m. Kavanagh is feeling hungry. Nadia is having a moment.
You okay? What's wrong? You miss your family? Oh, you know, you'll be seeing them very soon. Okay?
Thank you for all your cuddles since I've been here.
You know I love you.
You know I do too. I really do.
I know, baby.
Oh, it's a funny old world, isn't it, eh?
What have you learned in here?
I've learned that people aren't honest. You can't really trust anyone.
Dun dun dun!
In this environment, you can't.
Everybody came in for different reasons. Katie Price said she came in here hoping to find friends. Katie Hopkins said she came in here not hoping or looking or contemplating friends. So everybody has their reasons, and each person's reasons are valid.
Once we got out of this house, it's about what you do then.
My only expectations are what I've done, to be true to myself, to have fun, and to get the opportunity to show the world who I really am. Because
I know, but listen, you Perez, you can't say that because...
Because what?
Because you were stood there...
But that's who I am.
Screaming like a wild man.
That's a part of me. I'm not ashamed
So who is going to
of...
be attracted to that? Nobody.
Well, I don't care.
It's madness.
That's the great thing.
It's absolute
That's
insanity.
the great thing. In that moment, I wasn't thinking about anybody watching it or anybody else. Like, I don't... What's great for me is that for the longest time in my career, my success was not predicated by public approval. So it actually was the opposite. Everything that I've done here is me and a part of me. I'm all of those. I'm a fucking rainbow. And sometimes, you know, rainbows have darker colors and sometimes they have brighter colors. I'm a human. I'm complex. But I don't give a fuck. Like, I told Katie Hopkins the other day, everybody who's watching this can suck my dick because I want to get the fuck out, and they must be keeping me in for a reason. No, I mean, and if they like me, then great. But I'm not doing anything to make them like me.
But you have to also
I also have to realize what?
That you can become a precocious, horrific human being.
Like great. So can lots of people in this house.
No, because you go from 0 to complete.
Some might.
And you're fucking louder.
Some people said that about you tonight.
Good.
So everybody has that ability.
Yeah.
Your point. I have that ability, so do you. Some people said you behaved that way tonight.
You did it about 25 times.
Some people could say the same about you.
I did it once, maybe twice.
I can count more than those times.
Okay.
The night you told Keith to fuck off.
I apologize for
the other night
time.
with Alexander. The other night when I came back. Yeah. And I could probably keep counting all the times you offended me, but I don't give a shit.
Right.
Like, at the end of the day, I don't care if you like me. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to make you like me. I'm just fucking being me. I don't think I have ever engaged or provoked without being provoking.
(11:12 p.m. Kavanagh is relaying his chat with Perez.
So he said a lot of stuff that you've all said about me. I don't believe a word that he said.
Well, just leave it.
Wait.
Exactly.
It's a silly time like today.
No, I don't even want to talk about it, but...
He's lying, because I never said anything
I
about
know,
it.
I know that. But we had a nice conversation.
We have potential 6 nights left.
Time for bed!
Let's do it.
I'm gonna wash my face and shit.
What's the shit out of your mouth?
Hey, where did that come from, Cammy?
I don't know. You should know. You talk it.
What are you talking about?
Nothing at all.
It's not even the night.
Well, great.
Let's not fight.
I'm happy to discuss anything you want to. If you said I have shit by my mouth.
Why should we even talk about it now? It's a all goes back to
Why did she say that then?
Because
what? If she said that to me.
came in and said that you'd said that they'd all said horrible things about him.
I did. I did not mention a single name, and if he said I did, he's lying.
No, I didn't say. Did I say single name?
No.
No, you said all of you.
It's all quite minor.
But
in
it's
the bigger
nothing,
picture,
is it?
everyone.
It's all pointless.
Let's go to bed and start fresh tomorrow.
Exactly. Let's talk about
But if you
him.
want to know exactly what I said, I'm happy to tell you.
No, as long as it doesn't involve me, I don't care.
It didn't, but if somebody's going to say anything negative about me, I will be acknowledging it every single time.
It's not that. It's that I wouldn't want Cav to think anyone said anything negative about him. That's what I wouldn't want
They did,
to feel.
and I'm happy to repeat what I told him.
Go for it.
Some people were just saying that he had a lot to drink tonight. I didn't mention names,
No,
or maybe not
for
even
it.
a lot, but that, you know, when he drinks, he behaves differently. something along those lines. And several people did say that. And if you want me to name names to him, I'm happy to. Katie Hopkins.
No, I'm asking you why you would tell him that say stuff late at night is late at night for that. We're all just looking at
because he was asking me loaded questions, and I was like, okay, you view me this way, well, let me tell you how people view you as well. I'm the sober one, so when the drunk person starts talking shit,
don't
what?
But leave him. No, but just leave him. He's a nice guy.
You're the one starting something. I'm not saying he's not a nice guy.
No.
Don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth.
But now's not the time, is it?
Shut up, and now is not the time anymore.
How about this? As a group, can we just ask everybody to go to fucking bed and end it on a good one, and then we'll start again tomorrow?
Great, I was happy to, and that's what I was doing.
I know, I understand that, dude. Everything's cool. Katie's cool, you're cool, we're all cool. Fuck it, we got a few days left.
Well, I correct that. You're not cool, but obviously I am.
I'm very cool.
I'm cooler than you.
You are so cool. You're delusional. That's how cool you are.
Obviously, looking a bit like this is not my best look, but I am exceptionally cool.
I'm not fucking
just for
coward.
clarity.
Old Perez is fucking done, all right?
Okay.
Anytime anyone in this house throws negativity my way, from now on, I will acknowledge it like Cammie did, and I will not run away from it.
Hard to take you seriously with
I don't care
half
if you
of
take
Christmas
me
coming out of
seriously.
your crotch.
I value your opinions as much as I value my shit. Not very much.
The perfect way to wrap up a party. A bitch fight in a bedroom. Okay, there is no more time left to save your favourite housemate because the vote lines are now closed. Please do not call as your vote won't be counted. So it's almost time for tonight's eviction and we'll be finding out who you are serving your eviction notice to straight after the break. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother and the 4th live eviction. They have bitched, backstabbed and blubbed for 24 days, but now it's time to send one of our celebrities packing. You've been voting since Thursday and the results are in. It's time to talk to the house. Celebrity Big Brother house, this is Emma. Katie Hopkins. Keith.
Bit of both.
Nadia. Perez. The viewers have spoken, your fate is sealed. Since Thursday, the British public have been voting to save. I can now reveal the housemate with the fewest votes and 4th to be evicted is... Nadia. Nadia, you have lost your place in the Celebrity Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. I love you.
Oh, bless you.
My lovely. Oh, thank you so much. It's so nice getting you. Come on, Lilo. I love you. Come on, then.
You're going home.
All right.
What?
Just one.
Good luck, man. Good luck,
Nadia, you have been evicted. Please leave the Celebrity Big Brother house. Nadia, please leave immediately.
Mark, Maddie, Kiki, I'm coming home. Come on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother and the 4th live eviction. I'm joined by our newest evictee, Nadia! I thought Patsy Kensit was happy to be out, but you've taken the biscuit. Like,
Oh my God.
You are just over the moon, aren't you?
Did you see the housemates were going, yes, for me? And I was going, what? Am I out? Am I out? I couldn't believe it's happened.
We have seen you talk quite a lot about wanting to leave. Obviously, you and Patsy wanted to leave, but, you know, and lots of people say they want to leave, but whether they genuinely do or not, like Perez, we're quite unsure.
No, he wants to leave. He really wants to leave.
But it did seem quite genuine with you.
Well, yes, and then finally Michelle gave me a bit of advice today. I was asking everybody, because we have to do these little films for online. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? I keep saying, let me get out. I want to get out. Why are they wasting their money on the phone calls? And Michelle said, you've got to say that Perez will be worse if you leave. So I did. And then I said, I'm going to wear something my agent will hate me to have photos, because then that will get me out, you know. It's just all these luck things I was doing to get out. I've got odd socks, I've got my pants the wrong way round. I've done everything I can.
Well, I'm glad you've got some on. It's chilly tonight. You went into Cheers, but you've come out to Booze.
Yes.
Does that bother you?
No, because I know I'm a very likeable, lovable person. I always have been my whole life. My problem was in the house was that I befriended someone that I hope you've seen his other side. Hilariously funny, hugely entertaining, deeply kind if you're one of his people that he likes.
Yeah.
And I couldn't turn my back because everyone was saying, you're going to make yourself unpopular, the audience won't vote for you. I can't make those decisions.
Yeah.
So
We'll talk about Perez in a little while.
Yeah.
But let's start with your experience first, because
Yes.
you're a fan of the show. You watch it all the time.
Massive
You come
fan.
on a bit on the side. You
I
have your
loved
rants about housemates.
Yes.
So how did it compare being a viewer to being a housemate?
Well, as I said to the wonderful bit on the side viewers, audience, I should never have crossed over. I made a terrible, terrible, terrible
Is it
mistake.
like when they say never meet your idols because they might disappoint?
It was a disaster.
How have you found it?
Horrendous. I mean, truly. I mean, Big Brother and I had a wonderful moment earlier on this evening when he said, what will you miss? And the Big Brother, I sat there for 5 minutes because in total silence. Because the thing is, the people that I like, I will see them somewhere else.
Yeah.
They'll come around to my house, I'll cook for them, we'll go to a restaurant. We don't have to have all that other nonsense.
You don't seem fazed by much. You've met one of your idols, they disappointed you. You came out to Booze.
Who disappointed me?
Your idol, Big Brother.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm more in love with Big Brother than I ever was.
Oh, really?
The crush
Even though it
is
was
even worse.
Why?
Devilish and evil and brilliantly clever and way beyond any of us just human beings.
Did nominations faze you?
No, loved him.
Even face to face?
Loved him.
And it didn't bother you to hear?
Nope.
What
Because I
people
knew
said?
everybody was just trying to get me out because I know everyone liked me, apart from Katie Hopkins, who even in the end liked me.
And she didn't nominate you?
No, I know, but that's her being quite clever.
Oh, so you think that's part of a game? And what did you think of the 4 that did nominate you? Did
I
that
loved
bother
them.
you
I
at
took them
all?
into the bathroom where no one could see and I silently kissed them, each, individually.
Did you?
Yes. And they came to me within seconds and went, OK, and I went, OK.
As a fan, you picked a pretty explosive year to go into the house. It has literally, everybody's watching it, everyone's talking about it, it's been massive. The arguments have been daily, and you always seem to get in the middle of them. Have a look at this.
Was it an accident?
It's amazing how quickly we've all got into our roles as family.
Don't cry.
I know she's trying to keep the peace, but there's too much turmoil in this house.
He's fucking wearing me down, mate.
Get to bed.
Don't get me
Chegs, leave him, he's pissed.
He's woken up feeling really bad.
Good. My exact words were a faux lesbian play.
That was disgusting. You were wrong. Simple as that. Just because Katie Hopkins believes it doesn't make it the truth.
Man's handshake.
I'm sorry
Without any
for the way I
classification.
responded to the hate I was getting.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, no, hang on a minute. Don't bloody move the goalpost. He's just said, I'm sorry, I behaved in an immature way. I'm a very smart woman. Don't tell me I'm delusional. Just because I boiled the fucking pasta doesn't mean I'm the mama. It's ridiculous.
You did seem to get involved, and you did seem, I thought, to be trying to keep the peace
Yes.
most of the time. Did you see that as your role?
Well, I didn't want a role. I wanted to go in and have a laugh. I kept getting shoved into a role by accident. Because the thing was, everyone said to me, keep quiet, don't da-da-da. You know, all those that loved me said, if you feel something passionately, for God's sake, don't say it. But you can't. When you're in there, you might be able to try for a day, but then after that, you're just going to do what feels right. And I, you know, I may have been wrong, but at the time, it all felt right.
I suppose one friendship that you kind of paid a price for, ultimately as well, is Perez.
What could you mean?
Why couldn't the others see what you saw? I mean, you told us at the beginning of the interview how lovely you thought he was and why you gelled with him. But why?
Well, no, lots of people did.
But
Katie Price, Keith.
Yeah, there were a few, but a good half of the house, he got under their skin, didn't he?
I think people lost the courage to be his friend.
Did you feel...
They always say to me every day, you see, it's association. People wouldn't even sit next to him on a chair in case it's association because they knew the audience hated him. It's just, I just couldn't do that. It's like I said, even if I hadn't liked him, I would have aligned myself to him because I'm not going to see anyone isolated.
So he wasn't segregated from everybody
exactly,
else?
Exactly, because that was the plan.
Did you think
Katie Hopkins says, everyone in this house must isolate him.
Did that push you even more? Even if you didn't want to be friends with him ultimately,
yes,
would you have always stayed friends with him?
I hate people being bullied, so...
How do you think he's going to get on without you now? Because you were his best friend in the house. He could always rely on you. You never...
But I always told him the truth. The problem was, everyone thought I would take him to one side and say, oh, that was brilliant, you did that. I didn't. I always said you were wrong, you shouldn't have done that, you let yourself down, you gave them the key, you let them use you as the villain, don't do that, be the person that I know. But he can't do that. If he feels backed into a corner, he goes nuts.
So he gets defensive and
really
will go
defensive,
for them.
Yeah. Could I have some water, because I literally can't speak.
Yeah, we'll get you some.
Excited.
We'll get you some. We've only got a few minutes left. So we've got to talk about Katie Hopkins.
Again?
You said that you didn't have high opinions of her before you went into the house. What did you think of her before you met her?
Well, I just thought she was a silly cow. I thought she was somebody that just would say the most contentious thing to get the crowd baying, to make people feel victimised, and that's exactly what she does in there. Thanks, darling.
Did she redeem herself for you in any way?
She would always. This morning, there was a horrible row this morning, which you'll all see tomorrow, folks. Tune in for that. And I went up to the diary room just to escape the row. And I said, you know, it's such a shame because, again, the last 2 days I've been trying, really trying. I've been smiling at her in a halfway. It's been killing me. My kidneys literally are aching. And then she does it again. Blows it up, gets everyone whipped round, getting angry. She's a vixen. We need to get Perez out so they can see what she does.
There is one person, though, that she would never go there. Well, I mean, there's a few people that she'll never go there with. You never see her go there with Michelle, but she would never go there with you. It was like there was a mutual understanding, and you said that in your nominations.
Well, I don't know if
we agree that we don't agree, so let's just be civil.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you saw the fight when she challenged me, and I said, OK, let's have it out. And I threw back at her, and I was like, great. But what she did was she kept distracting with Perez, because Perez stuck something up his nose or something, I don't know. And she kept going over to him, and I kept saying, get out of the room to Perez, because she was doing it because she was scared. She did not like me looking at her straight in the face and saying, I don't believe you, honey.
Were you surprised that she was as popular as she was from the moment she walked in the house? With the reputation
because
she
did
had?
a campaign. She did a campaign and she worked it. She's practically massaging those boys' feet. She's sewing for them. She is. And she admitted in one of the tasks that she doesn't know if she's going to be friends with anyone when she leaves there.
Yeah, we've seen her say that.
So she has, I don't know what you've seen, but in the house, it's like I sit back and I go, this is fascinating.
For the first 2 days as well, she was on a task and she had to be nice to people.
It was pretty horrible. Because I knew it wasn't true. And it's a very interesting point that Patsy said to me, and I was amazed, I hadn't thought of it. She said, one of the reasons why people are a bit scared of her is because she's got a column in The Sun. I thought, bloody hell, I never even thought of that.
It's kind of nice, though, that you're not thinking like that.
Well,
because
just
you're not thinking in that way.
Well, no.
Very quickly,
Yes,
because we're out of time, who would you like to win?
Keith.
Unfaithful. Nadia, thank you so much.
Well, I'd like to say thanks for having me, but Emma, it was hell.
Very best bits.
It's Nadia Sawalha.
Oh, God.
She's exactly the same as you see her on TV. She's such fun.
Got such a good, kind heart.
She's really nice. She's like a motherly figure.
She'd make her a nice cup of tea.
You're very direct. I love that. I appreciate that.
She does believe she knows right from wrong, and she gives Perez a platform from which to speak.
Be prepared for it to be 10,000 times more stressful than you think you could have coped with. I am not stupid.
No, hang on a minute. Don't play a big game with me.
She's a very prejudiced woman. You are the most two-faced person.
I can give you a bit of anything and then a bit more, and you'll be crying in the bloody corner.
Chill, man.
Don't tell me to chill.
Tell me to shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
What have I told you repeatedly?
What, my darling?
That you are fucking brilliant. 1, 2, 3. She's more amazing to me than Oprah.
She's quite bawdy and fun and funny.
If anyone fucks with her,
My time in the Big Brother house has been so shocking that I know that every single organ in my body has fundamentally changed.
There's a fight. It's horrendous.
I'm sorry it was hell, but we've loved having you.
I hope you did. I hope I was a good
Thank you so
housemate.
much. You were a brilliant housemate. Come, see your hobby.
Thanks, everyone.
Reunited at last. Oh. So Nadia is out of there. What's going to happen? What is Perez going to do without her? Is he going to finally lose the plot? Who knows? We're doing this whole thing again where we go backstage. We're going to get on the buggy. I'm going to hold on before we move. Nads, let's go. Listen, exclusive news. Brace yourselves for Monday. We have a 2-hour live special. Rylan and I are both going to be on your screens. And what the housemates don't know is that one of them is going to be leaving on Monday night. And I'm going to be going in to pull him out. Oh, yes. Don't miss Bots as well tonight. Rylan has got a cracking hour-and-a-half show for you. Rylan, what's happening?
Oh, Willis, it is all happening down here. Hurry up and get here. What a night. Do not go anywhere as the action continues right here on Bit on the Side. I'm going to be bringing you all the latest house reaction from tonight's Eviction. Plus, Nadia will be joining us for some serious Bots action. Oh, yes! They're going to be getting a grilling from me and that lot. Plus, look who I've got in the studio. It's Eamon Holmes, Nicola McLean, Patsy Kenzie and Damage! What a lineup. What a lineup. Let's just quickly check in on Emma, who should be on her way. How's she doing? She's still not there. Still not there. She's probably stopped at the bar. We know. She's here now. She is here now. There she is. Look. Look at her.
Where is she?
3, 2, 1. It's Emma Willis! Oh, look at her like a gazelle. Look at her. Come on in. What a vision. What a vision. Emma Willis, guys. Come on. Look, she leaves me till last. I'll wait. I'm waiting. It's fine. That's fine. I'm cool. I'll be last. Yeah, that's fine. This is how it normally is. It's fine. Hi. Mwah. That's better. Listen.
Nadia is so excited to see you.
What did I do when
So
it was announced?
Patsy was
Listen,
literally screaming.
Bots is coming up. We'll see you in a minute.
Have a look.